Zambia is a country located in south-central Africa. There are 3 seasons there: warm and wet, cool and dry, and hot and dry. Day-to-day life varies significantly between the rural and urban areas where English can be used for communication. In the rural areas, life is more traditional. Families live in huts, use outhouses, and draw water from rivers or shallow wells. It's a relationship-based culture where the emphasis is on family and community. There are also deeply rooted traditional beliefs, including witchcraft and animism. It is to this country that God has called Beth Resch. She is sent out by Old Paths Bible Baptist Church in Holly, New York, through Central Missionary Clearinghouse. Beth was saved at a young age, and in 7th grade she met a young lady serving in South Africa and began corresponding with her. Through this relationship, God spoke to Beth's heart about missions and unreached people, including those in Africa. She continued to seek God's direction, specifically about missions, and in 2018 she went with a group from her church to the city of Chipata, located in the eastern province of Zambia. During this trip, God opened Beth's eyes to the great spiritual need and opportunity among these people. While there, she helped present the gospel and Bible stories in a local school, taught in ladies' Sunday school, shared her testimony during a special event for pregnant women, ministered at services in several villages, and helped move bricks to a church building.
I'd like to introduce to you Beth Resch, who has been a faithful member for about 6 years. She has a calling of God on her life for the mission field. 2018, we went to Chipata, Zambia, where I saw firsthand her faithfulness and her work ethic, and most of all, her love for souls. So I recommend her to your church. She'd be a great investment and a blessing. And to speak for Beth, she would say there are really no unreachable people on the earth, just people who have yet to be reached. And that is what she's given her life for. So thank you for your faithful prayers, and consideration, and support.
Beth will be working with the Damon Matachera family. Damon and Lisa Matachera's life and ministry experience throughout their 20 years on the field has culminated in the formation of Hope Zambia International. This organization was set up to equip and train Christian leaders in eastern Zambia. In addition to this, Hope Zambia is involved in a number of humanitarian aid projects that have impacted thousands of people in the village and provided opportunities to present the gospel.
Zambians have a strong sense of community and their roles within it. The emphasis is placed on the group rather than the individual. Because of this, discipleship is done in a group setting. Socially, men and women engage within their genders. They sit on opposite sides of the church for services and gather in different places for meals. It would be culturally inappropriate for a man to gather a group of women, even for Bible study and discipleship purposes, meaning this work must be done by other women.
In Zambia, women keep the home, care for the children, work in the fields, and tend livestock. They gather water, collect firewood, and prepare food. From a young age, girls take on responsibilities such as cooking, cleaning, watching younger children, and caring for the sick.
One of the greatest needs in our ministry is in regards to the women and children. In a country where half the population is under the age of 15, that literally translates into children everywhere. In school, in the village, in church, we don't have the manpower to be able to meet the sheer amount of kids that are in and around our ministry. And then on top of that, when we talk about the women of the village, no other demographic go through so much that hinders them from understanding and accepting the gospel, whether through witchcraft or just the debauchery that goes on throughout the village, the domestic violence, the prostitution. We are so thankful for Beth and her desire to want to make a difference with these women and with these children, and to be able to present the gospel of Jesus Christ to them. That is the only thing that can change lives. And we are so thankful that we are able to partner together to reach Zambia for Christ.
Zambia's population is predominantly youth, with less than 5% being over the age of 54.
Over half the population of Zambia is under the age of 15. There's a great opportunity to reach these young people, to see them come to know Christ and grow in their faith. These children have the chance to grow up learning about God, knowing Him, and perhaps one day be called to take the light of the gospel to places still unreached.
Would you please pray for the people of Zambia? And would you pray for Beth as she prepares to leave America to serve Christ in Zambia? And would you, as the Lord leads, consider partnering with her financially?